Is know your enemy. So, and I know sometimes the devil likes to call attention to himself, but know this, devil, this is the only time that you're going to get attention drawn to yourself. You need to know your enemy. That's why we're going to be teaching on knowing your enemy today. You know, when basketball teams, football teams, baseball teams, anytime they're going to play an opposing team, if they're a good team, they go and look at films of the other team playing.
That's right.
You know, what kind of strategies they use, what kind of offense they use, what kind of defense they use. You need to know what kind of weapons they're using, what they're going to do to come against you. Because if you're forewarned, you're forearmed. And you need to know who your enemy is and what you're dealing with, so you know how to fight it. Because if you go in blind, like Sam always says, go in a closet, in a dark closet with no light, pitch black in there, he throws a chipmunk in on you, and it starts just tearing away at you. You don't see what's going on, you just hear something and you feel it biting you. You're like, man, what is that? You know, you think you're about to get ate up. But if you flip the light on, you see, oh, it's just a little bitty chipmunk. Then, hey, what are you going to do?
Amen.
Amen. Squeeze his head off, probably, I don't know. But, you know your enemy. So what we're doing today is we're switching the light on and letting you know what your enemy is, what he's all about, how he thinks. First off, we're going to say, where did he come from? We'll find out where he come from. All right, there was one that I didn't tell John and Mark. That's okay. Ezekiel, that was my fault. Ezekiel 28. Verses 14 and 15, but I've already got this written down, so you can go there if you want to. Ezekiel 28, verses 14 and 15. Ezekiel 28, verses 14 and 15. All right. You were the anointed cherub. That's what it says about the devil. A cherub is like like one of those little angel things. But he was anointed, like Sam talked about. You were the anointed cherub that covers with overshadowing wings. You were upon the holy mountain of God. You were blameless in your ways from the day that you were created until iniquity and guilt were found in you. Your heart was proud and lifted up because of your beauty. This is talking about Satan. You have profaned your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities and the enormity of your guilt, by the unrighteousness of your trade. Therefore, I have brought forth a fire from your midst, and it has consumed you, and I have reduced you to ashes upon the earth in the sight of all who looked at you. See, the enemy tried to overthrow God. He thought he was going to be big and bad and overthrow God. He was created. God created him.
You're reading out the Amplified, right?
Right. I should have told you.
That's a lot different.
Yeah. Amplified Bible kind of, it tells everything that everything means, you know. Amplified Bible.
So most of us reading King James.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I just want to let everybody know what's going on
Does
there.
it explain it better?
No, but it was in a different order and everything.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Since it's Sunday school, that's the best way.
If we're teaching, yeah, it's true. That's true. So you know that the enemy comes from heaven. He was up in heaven in heavenly places, and his pipes. When he opened his mouth to sing, it was just like instruments, beautiful instruments, and he was beautiful to look at. And so therefore, one of his names that we'll get to in a minute was the Shining One. Lucifer means the Shining One. He reflected God. He was luminous. So he reflected God. So he got proud in himself. Iniquity entered into him. Sin entered into him.
Well, that's good.
That's who he was. So he was kicked out of heaven. Revelation says, and I'm probably getting ahead of myself in a lot of this stuff, and I am teaching. It sounds a little bit like preaching for me, but he was kicked out of heaven. He said he saw Satan fall from heaven like a lightning bolt. Now, a lightning bolt's pretty fast. That's how quick God kicked him out. tried to, get above God. God said, the clay's not going to tell the potter what to do. The clay's not going to, say, you're going to do this for me. The potter made the clay. The clay can't raise up and say, hey, So that's where he comes from. Also, another verse, if you want to go there, is Colossians 1:16 in the New Testament. Colossians 1:16. We'll go there. Colossians 1:16. Now this is the Amplified Bible, remember. For it was in him that all things were created. It's talking about God, in heaven and on earth, things seen, things unseen, whether thrones, dominions, rulers, or authorities, all things were created and exist through him, that is, by his service, intervention, and in him and for him. So God created the angels for his glory. Satan was the anointed cherub. So God created him for his glory. And I would imagine for a long time, God did find glory in Lucifer. And until he got proud. And he got proud. He got boastful of himself. And he thought he was more than he was. That's where he comes from.
It's the same thing can happen to us.
Huh?
Same thing can happen to us.
Oh, yeah.
Same
Oh,
way.
yeah. Oh, yeah. The enemy had plans in heaven. Oh, yeah, he had big plans. It speaks in Isaiah 14. You don't have to go there, but it speaks in Isaiah 14. He had 5 I wills, what he was going to do. What Satan said, I will do this. He said, I will ascend into heaven and take the abode of God. He said, I will go to heaven, take God's place. I'll take the living quarters of God. Number 2, he said, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, which is the angels. He said, I will do this. He said, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. The clouds are the covering of God. See, he has big plans. We want you to know who your enemy is, what his plans are. So you need to know what he's planning on doing, or what he thinks he's going to do. He said, I will sit on the throne, on the mount of the congregation, which is the temple. Number 5, I will be like the Most High. That's the ultimate thing he wants to do. He wants to be like God. He wants to be God. He wants to be God. All right? Now, that's A. A is, where did he come from?
Yeah.
Am I going too fast for y'all, right? All right. B, his names. Now there was a ton of names for Satan. But you know what? When I started writing these names, I wrote a few of them. I thought, no, I'm not going to give him credit by writing all his big names, because that's going to make him, they're talking about me. Hey, all right. Of course, we talked about Lucifer, the shining one, reflecting God's glory. Revelation, it calls him the destroyer. God spoke it last night through Sam. He spoke 3 times interpretation. He called Satan the destroyer. That's what God called him. The accuser. He's the angel of the bottomless pit. He's the Antichrist. He is Beelzebul, which is God of flies. Or here's another one, I like this one. Dung God. You know what dung is. So, yeah, he's God, all right. He's the God of doo-doo. Hey, that's a proud name, ain't it? That's a good name. Oh, he ought to be real proud of that. The unholy trinity is, once we have the Trinity, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the unholy trinity is the devil, beast, and false prophet. That's the unholy trinity. Unholy trinity. Right, we looked at his names now. Let's see what his strategy is. Find out what his strategy is. Here's what he does, and we're going to show this in a minute because I've got illustration. He lies in wait to overcome us. What does the Bible say? He's here to steal, kill, and destroy. You know in those old cartoons, you see that cat laying in front of that mouse hole. Just wait for that little mouse to come out. And he's going to pounce on him. That's what Satan does to us. He's laying and waiting. Just looking for that open door. We're going to be talking about open doors here in a minute. He's waiting, ready to pounce. He's stalking us. He's stalking us like a lion or a cat. He's stalking us. All right. He blinds the minds of unbelievers. He blinds the minds of unbelievers. Go to 2 Corinthians chapter 4. 2 Corinthians chapter 4.